What's up everybody, I am Mike and this is another custom doll. You may also call it an action figure, I just think doll sounds more fun to say. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain is one of the most fun and addictive games I've ever played. It's not my favorite open world game, but not because I don't like it, I just happen to love Spider-Man 2 and Ultimate Spider-Man way more than any person probably should. Afghanistan sometimes even felt like Shadow of the Colossus, and the African jungle looked and felt a lot like Apocalypse Now, to the point where I wish we'd have a Kojima game set in Vietnam. Venom Snake is one of the coolest designs in the entire Metal Gear canon. The fact that Snake now looks like a literal demon with his horn, tail and red arm is probably the biggest character change we saw in Metal Gear. Raiden might just be a close second, but personally I don't really consider his design in MGS2 as big a change, and Metal Gear Rising, to me at least, while being considered canon, isn't something that feels like a sequel to MGS4, and more of a spin-off similar to Metal Gear Acid or Ghost Babel. So about the figure. I used a Metal Boss In Flames head sculpt as a base, and completely resculpted his face to add scars and horns and also his eye patch. As per usual, I began with the lips and worked my way towards the edges of his head and finished him by adding eyes and hair. He also comes with a darker and a brighter scarf, because after all you can also switch them out in the game. I also sculpted his bionic arm and used a fin cloth to sew his shoulder pads and the thing on his knee. I love the bionic arm because it pretty much allows you to show articulation without having to hide it. If you want to see me actually paint or sculpt a specific doll, why not drop a comment down below. If that is something you'd like to see, I'll figure out how to properly do it. With Snake I also applied a thin layer of gloss varnish on his eye to give it a more natural look. In order to get a realistic skin tone, I use soft all-three pastels. After scratching the paint down to a soft powder, I can apply it to the surface similar to makeup and create the illusion of layered and translucent skin. In order to get the eye just right, I used acrylics mixed in with pastels and heavily watered down shades of red to paint the veins on his eye. Whenever I film I try to be somewhere between 100 and 300 mm focal length with a telephoto lens. This creates softer edges with a clear focus on the eyes and face. Anything below 50 only has the risk of image distortion, and the only thing you'll see me adjust in post is some minor white balance and color grading to make him look like he also does in my hand. I want to give you a full view of the doll, and for that I also switch up the lighting every now and then, because different lights also create a different look. I hope you enjoyed this, like and subscribe if you do, comment down below what you wanna see me do next or what I should improve. I'll be back soon with another figure. Remember to check out my site, the link is down below. You'll also find tons of images and links for DeviantArt, Figurerealm and ArtStation. And my shop on Etsy, if you ever feel like getting a unique and crazy gift idea for a friend. And now enjoy a couple of more shots of Snake without my narration. Thank you again for tuning in, and remember as always, it's just painted plastic.